We're rolling. Hey, everybody. Hi. How you doing today? On this great Saturday. It's a great Saturday. You know, we're not going to talk about what happened last week with Mr. Dillon. He really, for real, won a race this time. Like, he actually did. He actually won a race this time. Like, he didn't win it off field. He didn't win it by crashing somebody. He also didn't win it by a very poor package that NASCAR made. And he didn't even win it by the whole field wiping out each other. And he didn't even win it by literally wrecking two people. No. Like, he actually won a race. He really did. Well, that's one way how to get in the playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last video of the regular season, and it has been a great regular season. I felt like 2025 regular season has been a pretty good one because so many stuff happening with, you know, people talk about the next gen car, which I mean still sucks at the time. The next gen car kind of sucks still, but I mean, unless Kyle Petty comes through this video and tries to talk about me saying, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. No shot at Kyle Petty, though. I have much respect for him. But no, that doesn't matter. Today, we are here at Daytona, the regular season finale, and I'm going to just get Richmond out the way real quick, okay? First of all, let's talk about that crash with Kyle Busch, because I thought it was funny. I know I'm wearing a Chase shirt. I know what happened last week. I thought it was funny because this guy did not know Chase was there. Now, was it funny to me when I first saw it? Not really. Okay, wasn't say I was mad, but I was just confused. That race was like probably that's one of my top races in the next gen car for Richmond. I don't know, that 2024 one when Dillon last year, we're not going to talk about the finish, but we're going to talk about the race. That one, I don't know, but that got my number one spot. Without the cautions and stuff, that got my number one spot. I don't know. And then 2023, and then, you know, last Saturday. So, it was a pretty good race. Congratulations, Austin Dillon. By the way, he was already in the top 30, so if they had the top 30 in standings, he still would have gotten his win even put in. So, congratulations, Austin Dillon. You are now in the playoffs. I swear there needs to be a system where NASCAR, and this is randomly, I'm going to have my whole yap session, so if you want to skip to what I'm going to say about Daytona, you just skip to that whenever I stop yapping. But I would say that probably the best playoff or like chase system, whatever you want to call it, to me was definitely 2000s. And I had an idea. What if we keep the winners unless they're in the top 30? If they're not in the top 30, they will not be in the playoffs. But if we keep the winners, right, we put them by point standings. The first 3 races, or the first round, the first 8 drivers will be automatically moved into the round of 12. Now, here's my other suggestion. Just have one race wild card and then you have one round of 16, and then round of 12, 3 races, round of 8, 3 races, round of 4, 3 races. So I guess I'll be a good one because your boy needs some answers. I'm looking for answers, NASCAR. I'm looking for answers. But aside from that, I think NASCAR is, I guess, debating on whether or not I should do this, I shouldn't do this. I don't know. I'm 6'7", you know? I need to stop doing that. As you can tell, my hair's a little jacked up because I was laying on my freaking bed. I was laying on my bed, and I tried to do like I'm just yapping. You know what? Let's just get to Daytona right now. Let's just get to the biggest headlines of this week. Starting with number 1. One of my favorite YouTubers, shout out Komodo Gaming, play NASCAR 25. Yes, and I seen his video, and I seen some of the graphics. Wow. Graphics look good. They already came out. Cover, the release of the album. No, I said album. What is this, rap? No, this is freaking NASCAR. No, but I seen the cover for the game, and oh my gosh, I feel like that was a good one. I feel like it was good, because why not William Byron? Brian Blaney. Christopher Bell. I wanted Hamlin in there, but I was gonna I was picturing like them three, but with like Hamlin and Larson on like the top of the I can't speak, on the top of the cover. So just have them like head to head, because since they're rivals / friends, who knows what they are. But yeah, I thought that was gonna be the cover, but no, I rate the cover probably a good solid 9 out of 10. It was a really good cover. I honestly like it. It's better. Honestly, it's better than Ignition. I'll tell you that. But yeah, NASCAR 25. The 2026 schedule came out. It was pretty good schedule. Sonoma's back in June, so I can go back in June. I'm so happy it's in June now. But we have to choose either San Diego or Sonoma. Now, I was thinking, do I want to go to San Diego, knowing that, it's in the, it's next to a naval base. I wouldn't mind that. I have my fair shares of, jets and stuff. But I like Sonoma. I don't know why. Sonoma's like, that's my home track. That is, where I grew up in the Bay Area. That's my home track. It'll forever be my home track. That will forever be my home track. And I will go there in the future. So, whatever you can see me, you can walk by, you can just be like, hey, Josiah, I seen you some of your videos. No, you just don't care. Respectful. All right, respect. Anyway, let's move on to Daytona, because I'm going to just say this. I have no picks. You know why? Anybody's going to win tonight. I think anybody, yes, Cody Ware included. I'm putting Ware in it. Maybe a part-time driver. I don't know. Somebody's going to win tonight. It might not be somebody in the playoffs yet. It might not be somebody who's a regular driver in the Cup Series. We don't know. That's why I'm not picking nobody. Now, my biggest pick will usually be Bryce Sauce, but no. No, I'm not picking nobody. I'm done with all the, oh, you didn't get this. Oh, I didn't get, like, I'm not picking nobody for this week. You can't pick somebody, on the last race, because it's going to be chaos tonight. Straight up chaos tonight. But what I do see for this race tonight, I do see a lot of lead changes. Unfortunately, they will be saving fuel, so that's definitely going to be a big, I won't say issue, but a big norm. There will be a decent amount of cautions. I'll say probably about like 6 cautions for incidents, 5, 6 for incidents. The other rest will be stages, but that caution will be next to like stage 2, because I feel like there'll be a late race, or not a late stage caution, a late caution in stage 2. That's what I mean. That's what I tried to say. That, as people at church say, take your time, baby, take your time. Anyway, that's all I had to say for today for Daytona. And when I come back on the next video next week, I will share my picks for the championship, or the champion. Since NASCAR doesn't like to, present give the championship to an appropriate champion, which, you know what? That's not my problem. NASCAR can keep doing what I do, or doing what they do, okay? Because the cars on my floor, I got this whole thing with, the point standings. Wherever you are in points will determine where you will be seeded in the playoffs. So that's my idea. If NASCAR comes across this video, that'll be a huge blessing if they do. But I know it's a quick video. Like I said, I'm not picking nobody, and I'm not picking anybody for the race today. I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna ask y'all this: who are your picks, or pick, as I like to say, for the Coke Zero Sugar 400? And if you don't mind, just hitting that like button and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next week. See ya.